Well, I hate to say I'm wrong because it sucks to swallow a pill that you really try to have others swallow, especially in a video I just made last night. Guys, I was very wrong about this DLC stuff. I underestimated Treyarch. Well, I was correct about the, and I'm not trying to like gain clout or anything. I was correct that they wouldn't release it on 115 day and we would get a teaser image or a trailer. But they did more than that, guys. They released a teaser image and it looks good, man. It looks real good. We're going to get to that in just a second. But first, I just really wanted to say I'm really trying to manage my expectations here. You know, I'm not trying to go overboard and think the world of Treyarch and think that they're going to give us everything we want. And they did real good, man. They're releasing this map a lot sooner than we anticipated. They're going to be releasing it this season. So let's get into the tweet and into the intel. So here we go. The Dark Ether story continues in Season 1. Firebase Z arrives February 4th, free for all players. Official map announcement. We're going to get to that in just a second. Let's take a look at this image, guys. This is Treyarch, okay? This image right here, this looks like Treyarch. This looks like their design. It kind of gives me like Gorod mob vibes with the zombie aesthetic, but this enemy, this weird shit, that is Treyarch. Whatever we had before was like, it felt like Treyarch was just, imagine like you have a little brother and he's building a Lego Death Star or something, and he just can't get it. He just can't put it together, and then you come in there and you help him and you make it, but there's pieces missing because he like swallowed some or they were under the couch, but you put it together and it looks pretty decent. That was D Machina, and that was Treyarch being the big brother to Sledgehammer. And I think we're going to see a 180 when it comes to the aesthetic of this map. And I was really freaking worried about them just overusing the Dark Ether portal thing where everything just was purple. And let me be clear, that could still happen. That can still happen, but from this image, and this is one image of a whole map, I'm just excited. So please, curb your enthusiasm as I am not. Do as I say, not as I do, I suppose. But man, I am pretty surprised at how interesting this looks. This looks like the fantastical just vibe that I was hoping for. D Machina has no vibe. You know what I mean? When they'd be like, yo, I'm vibing, yo. This has vibes, bro. Let's see what the comments have to say. Oh my God. What about Cranked? Currently waiting for it to be released and it should have already went live. It goes live at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mr. Dalek JD. Yo guys, Mr. Dalek JD. What the heck? Dead game. Yeah, this feels like a Margwa vibe. You know what I mean? I'm pretty pumped for this image. I think it looks pretty good. The boss zombies are called elites. Therefore, okay. No, we'll get an actual name for it. I'm so glad they're not reusing the megatons. I'm so glad. Those things were just, abysmal. Anyway, let's see what this has to say. Firebase Z arriving on February 4th. February freaking 4th. Let's see if I can, oh no, the date won't show up. That's 3 freaking weeks. The 21st, the 28th, the 4th. That's 3 weeks, boys. That is huge. So next weekend, we have open lobbies, and then we got 1 week in between, and then we have the new map that's free for everybody. That's so exciting. And it just looks nice. We have to be getting a trailer tomorrow. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We have to be getting one. Just when you thought the next chapter in the Dark Ether story was coming in Season 2, we've got one hell of a surprise for Zombies fans. About time. Today, we're unveiling the title and launch date for the next BOCWZ map, Firebase Z. I'm surprised they're calling it Firebase Z. That seems so, I don't know, it felt like such a code name. I can't believe that. Well, let's continue. DK Dynamite and Gaming Revolution, I've been calling it that for so long, I was sure it was going to be called something else. It was called Silver, though. Zombies map Silver. In the code for a while, so I guess it's Firebase Z. With the destruction of the World War II era Project Endstation site after investigating the otherworldly Dark Ether anomaly in Poland, Requiem now sets its focus on the latest Dark Ether outbreak site, Outpost 25, known by the code name Firebase Z. We've got plenty more in store that we can't wait to share for in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for the details. In addition to today's launch of Free Zombies Access Week, or whatever it's called, the new Cranked mode, Onslaught Raid, and support support for the new Wakizashi sword in Zombies. We're celebrating 115 today. Excuse me. We're celebrating 115 Day tomorrow on Friday, January 15th, with new Firebase Z details plus additional updates to expect when the map launches. In the meantime, keep an eye out for other intel out there. You never know what you might uncover. And then we have this nice image from the map. It says new Omega teleportation system connects village to Omega facility. See, this is what people were worried about. I'm gonna have to pull this up separately, but give me a moment here. So when we were all talking about this part right here on the map being some sort of dome or some sort of hut, which it could be, it looks like this is where that portal is going to be that we were just looking at, and this will allow us to transfer to another location. So perhaps we're going to have 2 locations for this map, and this is only part of it, which is very exciting. I love when maps do this. This was something that the giant declassified remake or whatever it was called for a custom zombies map, if you're not familiar with it, was called Derice Declassified. It was a Black Ops 3 remake of the Giant / Derice, and they allowed you to teleport to different areas that weren't inside the map. This is a good thing. This is what I've been wanting forever. It doesn't need to be one area. It could take us to a whole new place. They kind of did this with Ancient Evil, but I hope that they take this a step further. It's not obviously going to be clear cut. And just so you guys can see, I don't think I showed these to you yesterday, but there were a couple other images that I didn't post in yesterday's video, so I just wanted you to show them to you. Dr. Peck's personal quarters, Omega scientist in charge of Outpost 25. Looks like his bedroom. It's a very nice bedroom, not too shabby. Scientist quarters. Team reviews dark ether intelligence in here, and it looks like they have a projector with some crystals on it. Things are looking pretty cool, guys. Not a lot of hints. Not a lot of like, oh, we can break down the image here. It's just looking pretty normal. And then our main image. Oh, no, this wasn't the main image. Radio room. When the time is right, I will contact you. So it looks like maybe for the Easter egg, we're going to have to somehow figure out how to work the radio so that we can contact what I'm assuming to be Red Pole. If you haven't seen that video yesterday, we talk about Glitching Queen's theory where it's actually going to be Red Pole, not Richtofen. If it's Richtofen, that's going to be huge, but I don't really think it's going to be. So, I mean, this is pretty interesting stuff, guys. I really, I don't know what else to say. I mean, with zombies, they have to be so secretive. With multiplayer, we get to see so much more, but this is why zombies is so great, because we get to see stuff like this and we get to be excited. We get to be excited about something fantastical and interesting and something that hopefully is going to be packed full of content. After I made last night's video, I was thinking a little bit about the expectations that we set for zombies, and while I do think they are high, they're earned. You know, Treyarch has set this bar of amazing content, and when they don't live up to it, it's not only disappointing for us, but it's disappointing for them. I know that they feel that way, and I don't hate Treyarch. I think they're great developers. And at first, I was kind of disappointed with only having 5 maps for this whole season. It has been confirmed that we're only going to be getting 4 DLC maps. It would be probably like this map, and then Season 3, Season 4, Season 5, Season 1, Season 3, Season 4, Season 5. Yeah. So that'll probably be what lasts us through the winter, you know, the winter of zombies. And that's fine. I'm into that. I wish there was more content, but I would rather have them make 5 banger maps like they did with Black Ops 3, 6 banger maps with Black Ops 3, than put out a bunch of half-assed content. And if they need a little more time, that's fine. I just want there to be more transparency. Tell us what you're doing. Give us a drawing. Give us some weird little teasers. Give us something cryptic. Engage us. Don't have us sitting on our hands, picking our butts, doing nothing. But, you know, that's never going to change. Now that Jason's gone, they're not going to do that stuff as much anymore. So guys, I just thought this image looked very beautiful, very interesting stuff. Obviously everybody's going to have this as the thumbnail, so I'm going to try to come up with something else, but I probably won't because I'm lazy and not creative. But I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a good one.